Hello everyone. We have already discussed the part one and part two. So this is the part third of the paper, and this is going to be the last part. So as you know, we have already discussed two parts of HPSC Assistant Professor Zoology previous year question paper of 2019. The exam was held in 2021. Now, question number 71. Uh, the most common material used to fix the tissue for electron microscopy is, so you all know that during electron microscopy the fixative used are different than the used in normal staining. So there in electron microscopy the heavy metals are used for uh, fixation. So this is osmium. The right answer is osmium tetroxide. Actually this is it is written as O5O4, but it is actually OSO4, osmium tetroxide. Next question is MAB stands for. So MAB stands for Men and Biosphere. Next question is which of the following happens to be the key organism in the nitrogen cycle operating in nature? So the key organism are actually the bacteria, rhizobacteria, nitrobacter, nitrosomonas, all those examples you would have heard of. So these are the key organisms which carry out the nitrogen fixation in they are present in the roots of these leguminous plant, and they carry out the nitrogen fixation. Next question is the first biosphere reserve established in India is. So answer to this question is B. Nilgiri, which is present in Kerala, Tamil Nadu, Kerala, and Karnataka. Next question is disappearance of lichen from an area is an indicator of SO2 pollution. So what happens is the lichens they are sensitive to SO2 pollution. So whenever there is an increase in SO2 in the air, lichen are sensitive to this and lichens disappear. So that's why they act as an indicator for SO2 pollution. Next question is the Great Earth Summit 1992 held in Rio de Janeiro was global convention concerning it was concerned about climate change and biodiversity. Okay, so answer is B. Now the next question is which one of the following is known as the key element of organic compound? So organic compounds, we all know that uh, organic compound means uh, which are carbon or its derivatives. For example, the simplest are hydrocarbons. The simplest organic molecules are hydrocarbon, which are the chain of carbon and hydrogen. Then it includes alkane, alkene, alkyne. Then we have different alcohol, aldehyde. So in all these, you will see C is the central. The carbon is the key element of organic compound. So organic compound की definition भी यही है that they are the derivatives of carbon. A diploid plant is most likely to be obtained through. So इसका आंसर none of these है because you know we obtained diploid plant from endosperm. Endosperm का जो genetic nature होता है that is 3N. Now anther culture, from anther culture are done to get haploid plant. Anther are haploid in nature, so we get only they give haploid plants. The next question next is your this embryo culture. Embryo culture, embryo, as you know, an embryo will be diploid in nature, that will give diploid plant. And nucellus, it is the structure present within the seed, and it is also diploid, so it also give the diploid. So answer will be none of these. And for 3 in the genetic nature of endosperm is 3N, endosperm culture will give you a diploid plant. Next question is in a honeybee colony the drones are actually haploid and fertile male. So in a honeybee colony there are male and female. Males are basically they are haploid and fertile male, and the female in females we have usually one queen per hive, okay, and all others are workers. So queen is the one which is kept, which bear the reproductive organ, and only queen will reproduce and produce a new one. But workers, they do all the other works, rearing of the newborns and the collector of nectar and the formation of honey. All these tasks are performed by the workers. And uh, queen, uh, they just feed on the royal jelly. So uh, these these are the three types of members present in a honeybee colony. Now, queen is the fertile female, and male, which are called as the drone. They're haploid and they are fertile male. So that will be the answer D, haploid and fertile male. Next question is, which of the following is the property of colloids? So, colloids are colloid is a solution of some insoluble solid particles in a liquid medium. So they do show Tyndall effect. Okay, that zigzag Tyndall effect, that is the scattering of light. And Brownian movement is the zigzag movement of the particles. Filterability means they could be filtered because they are solid suspended particles. They are not quite soluble. That's why one can filter them through membrane. So answer will be all of these. Next question is, which of the following laws states that the rate at which substance react is proportional to its active mass, and the rate of a chemical reaction is proportional to the product of reacting substance? So the answer is law of mass action. The law of tolerance was proposed by Liebig. Now, what this talks about, actually, Shepard Liebig gave this law. In this, actually, it was tell that all the organism in an environment have actually a range that they could tolerate. pH is the negative logarithm of hydrogen ion to the base expressed as, so we answer is grams moles per liter. So pH is defined as the negative log of the base logative log of hydrogen ion concentration to the base of 10, and this hydrogen ion concentration is defined here as grams mole per liter. In alcoholics, the livers get damaged as it accumulates excess of fat. So we all know that alcohols due to consumption of excess of alcohol, the liver get damaged. Okay, so that is because it start accumulating excess of fat. Now the next question is, which of the following was the first vitamin to be produced by fermentation process using Acetobacter, a wild bacterium? So the answer to this question is vitamin C. Vitamin C was the first to be produced by fermentation. Okay, so vitamin C was the first to produce by fermentation process. I just wanted to correct one thing about the law of tolerance. It was not Liebig, it was actually given by Shelford. I just wanted to correct this, so I was taking time. Okay, so the next question is rusic acid. It is actually an unsaturated fatty acid. Next, a new strain of the bacteria produced by biotechnology in alcohol industry is Pseudomonas pallida. Which one of the following is devoid of enzyme system? So we all know that viruses are the one which are acellular in nature. They are acellular in nature and they do not contain any enzymes of their own. They use the host machinery for their replication and packaging. So answer is virus. When weak acid dissociate in an aqueous solution, they give off. So according to me, the answer should be hydrogen ion. Actually, the commission has given this hydrogen proton, but answer should be hydrogen ion. We all know that whenever there is a, let's say this is an acid, either it is a strong acid or a weak acid, and this is Ha. When this is dissolved in water, it breaks up into H plus and A minus. So it gives a hydrogen ion in into the medium. Now the next question, plant tissue culture techniques have been successfully used for the production of chiconin. Okay, so it is actually it is a pharmaceutical product, and it is obtained from the root of a plant. So it is root of a plant, and the name of the plant is actually Lithospermum. This product has some pharmaceutical importance. So and this is obtained from the root of Lithospermum erythro erythrorhizome. The chiconin is obtained from the root of these. So it is how it is obtained naturally, and now plant tissue culture is being successfully used for production of these. Now, next question is cyanobacteria. Cyanobacteria, that is the actually blue-green algae. So they are of great nutritional value, being marketed today as spirulina. So they are marketed as single cell protein. Pernicious anemia is due to the deficiency of vitamin B12. So anemia is also different types. Could be due to deficiency of hemoglobin, it could be sickle cell anemia. Vitamin B12 is required for the maturation of RBCs. Therefore, lack of vitamin B12 causes pernicious anemia. Now, vitamin B1, the deficiency of this causes a disease called as beriberi. Vitamin B6, as such, there is no name for this disease, but it leads to a complex of disease. For example, it could lead to seizures, rashes, and glossitis. There are various complications that it could lead to deficiency of these, and vitamin B3 it is not a true option. Tree hallose is a disaccharide of, actually it is a polymer, it is a disaccharide of glucose, where two glucose molecules are, these are, let's say, they're connected. These are two glucose molecules. They're connected through alpha 1 linkage. Next question is leukopenia anemia is a condition in which the WBC's count, white blood cell count, reduces below 5,000 per cmm. Next question is placenta has a selectively permeable and hormone secreting outer layer known as the trophoblast. This trophoblast is the outermost layer of the placenta, whereas the colon is the outermost layer of the fetus. Next question is the genetic information is coded in the form of DNA. When a sperm enters in an egg of frog, then what happens, it actually undergoes second meiotic division and the second polar body is released. So during meiosis in the female gamete, in the female body, in the ovary actually, it undergoes the ovum during oogenesis. Actually it undergoes first meiotic division, and this leads to generation of polar body and the primary spermatocyte. But this it the further the second meiotic division is further held over here. Meiotic division. Okay, this is actually primary spermatocyte, primary oocyte. This is actually secondary oocyte. Oocyte. So it does not undergo further second meiotic division, and the second meiotic division is held over here. It undergoes second meiotic division only when the sperm enter uh, and interact with the outer layer or outer membrane of this secondary oocyte. Only then it undergoes the second meiotic division to release the to release a polar body and the over. So this when the sperm enters an egg, then it undergoes a second meiotic division. Next question is, at a certain pH specific for each amino acid, the number of Zwitter ions is. So what are Zwitter ions? So in case of amino acid we know that there are two groups, NH2 and COOH. This is H and this is R. So uh, it is asking at certain pH. It is actually talking about the pi. So when it is at a isoelectric point, so what happened at an isoelectric point, this they it has a zero charge, net zero charge. And how it is, it loses its hydrogen ion and it has a charge. This is in this position. So and ammonia has a positive charge and carboxyl group has a negative charge, but the net charge is zero. Net charge on the amino acid, net charge is equals to zero. Net charge on the amino acid at isoelectric point at pi is zero. So and the number of deuterion at pi is actually maximum and the net charge is zero. So answer will be A. Next question is, DNA molecule having 12-fold axis and left-handed left-handed helical structure is called as Z-DNA. You know, B-DNA, it is right-handed helix, right-handed, and the number of turns is 10. Similarly for A, and it is a Z-DNA which is AT rich, and it has 12-fold. It is left-handed helix, and it is it has a zigzag form. That's why it is called as ZDNA, and it has a 12-fold axis. So that answer is ZDNA. Now next question is, a striated membrane which surrounds the ovum of a mammal is called as zona pallidum. So that's it. And if you have not seen the previous two parts, that you can also go and check